folks. Jennifer Elizabeth Strawn here. Yes, Jennifer E. Strawn, DBA Legal Document Assistance and Multi-Services. And again, I'm pointing to the acronym for my firm on my wall in my home office. LDAMS. LDAMS. Legal Document Assistance and Multi-Services. Folks, today is June 20th, 2024. Yes, 20th of June, 2024. And I wrote a few things down. I spoke on it the other day, 2 days ago. I mentioned 2 days ago, and I made note of, and I just wanted to reiterate what I spoke about. So I wrote and I spoke of positive people and persons do positive things. There is always room for improvement. But lo and behold, and lower and lowest, negative people and persons do negative things and act as if time is on zero. They act as if time and money is on zero. And they're still doing negative things, such as stole and are still stealing. Time is money. Remember, time is money. And they did a lot of negative things already, which is why I'm pointing to the national DEBT debt. So time is not still on zero, and neither is the national debt. So they're still acting. So, however, they're still acting as if time and money is on zero, and they still want to have a debate, an argument, a conversation, never-ending conversation, wherein there is always room for more of the same conversation they've been having, while the time has been ticking and the national debt has been ticking, and there's definitely a dent in the taxpayers and the workers' wallet. So taxpayers are searching for wherein in the voices that are having the arguments and the debates and the discussions and the conversations, those taboo voices, taxpayers are searching and listening for the part where those voices will mention what or who or how in here got so crowded. They never mention that part. They have failed, and they are failing each time to mention their responsibilities and their obligations, their dids and doings, what they did that made in here so crowded. So that's insanity. That really is insanity. And when they try and point the finger and say, no, Jesus H. Christ or any single person is the crazy one, no. All I have is a sanitized response. So the question of what I do, what I talk as a target do, I said, I didn't do it yet, but I said do it. That's smart ass, but really on point, right? Pointing to the insanity and having a very sanitized response for it. And so, with all that being said and done, and still cooking and doing whatever it's doing, I just want to remind the public and attorneys and lawyers about my business. I am available for hire, regarding working with attorneys, calling all attorneys and lawyers, well, qualifiable attorneys and lawyers, because I know there are some attorneys on the other side. And so I am speaking to the attorneys who are here and are able, willing and able. am a paralegal, legal assistant, freelance paralegal, legal assistant. So I work on contract basis, on temp to perm basis, on 1099 basis, to work under the guidance of an attorney within your law firms and companies and large business structures. And then I'm calling all of the general public. I am a legal technician, so which means I am able to assist, and I do assist the general public with lots of your not complicated issues and problems, but the ones that are such as simple divorces, simple wills, uh, a lot of forms that you have for completion. And then I am also a notary public, so I can certainly do notarizations. I am a multi-services firm. If let me just remind the public too. Are you being taken to court for some sort of a housing matter? Contact Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan, DBA Legal Document Assistance and Multi Services. I can do non-attorney representation. I can help you with your forms in the OATH offices, where if you have something going on there too, I can certainly help you with those forms and assist you in the OATH offices. I think that's downtown Brooklyn. My memory serves me correct. Yes, I've lived in New York and Brooklyn for going on 50 years, so I am well familiar with the area. Um, I hope to live here. Well, I'm not saying I've lived here long enough. I have certainly lived here, so I know the ins and out. And I studied here. I went to high school here in Brooklyn. I went to college here in Brooklyn. I grew up here in Brooklyn. Part of my life, most of my life, I grew up here in Brooklyn. So again, my name is Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan. My business is Jennifer E. Strachan, DBA Legal Document Assistance and Multi Services. And I will have all of my information on screen and on my business flyer at the end of this video.